How did Minas Morgul change from moonlit to corrupted? Imagine a city that once shone like a beacon of hope under the moonlight, then slowly turned into a place of shadow and fear. That's what happened to Minas Morgul, a place with a long history of beauty and darkness. Originally, it was called Minas Ithil, which means Tower of the Moon. It was built by the Kingdom of Gondor to guard the eastern borders and watch over the land of Ithilien. The city was made of white marble, and its walls glowed with a pale, moonlit light. It symbolized hope, vigilance, and the strength of the free peoples. It was a shining example of Gondor's power and beauty. But over time, things started to change. The kings of Gondor grew weaker, and their defenses were not as strong as before. The land of Mordor, which was always nearby, began to creep closer. Evil forces, especially the Nazgul or Ringwraiths, saw Minas Ithil as a prime target. In the year 2000 of the Third Age, the Nazgul laid siege to the city. It took 2 years for them to finally take control. When they did, the city was renamed Minas Morgul, which means Tower of Sorcery. This marked the beginning of its transformation from a city of light to a fortress of darkness. Under the rule of the Witch King of Angmar, the city's appearance changed drastically. Its once noble architecture was twisted into something sickly and unnatural. The walls, which once glowed like moonlight, now looked like a corpse's pallid skin, casting an eerie, unsettling glow. The surrounding valley, called Morgul Vale, was no longer lush and green. It became a place filled with ghostly white flowers that shone with a poisonous light. The air and water around Minas Morgul became tainted, and the land itself seemed to suffer from the evil presence. This change was not sudden. It took centuries for the city to become fully corrupted. The influence of Sauron and the presence of the Nazgul seeped into the very stones and soil. The city became a physical symbol of active evil, not just the absence of good. Its transformation showed how darkness can corrupt even the most beautiful places. Minas Morgul turned into a military base for Mordor, a place from which armies could threaten Gondor. Its strategic location made it a key point for attacks during the War of the Ring. After Sauron's defeat, King Elessar ordered Minas Morgul destroyed because the land was too tainted to recover. Today, it remains a ruined reminder of how malice and power can twist even the brightest places into symbols of evil. So, the change from moonlit to corrupted was a slow process. It was driven by neglect, invasion, and the dark influence of Sauron and the Nazgul. Minas Morgul's story shows how even the greatest works of good can be turned into symbols of darkness when evil takes hold.